Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a brow tutorial for my everyday go-to natural brow look, and as you can see I'm completely barefaced other than mascara. So basically I'm just going to be showing you guys how I do my brows on an average day, and so if you want to see how I do them, just keep watching. So as you can see, I zoomed you guys in so that you can see exactly what I'm doing in detail. So basically, to fill in my brows, I'm going to be using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Taupe. So basically, I'm just going to be starting at the very beginning of my eyebrow along the bottom, and I'm just going to draw a line from the beginning of my eyebrow all the way down to the end here. And you want to brush your hairs to see exactly where your end is, and then make sure that that is nice and pointed. And don't worry if you draw a line the wrong way or smudge something, because we're going to conceal and we can fix all that up. Then I'm just using small strokes to fill in the midsection of the brow. Then I'm going to start along the top, and I'm going to start about like right here on the top, so not at the very beginning, a little bit more in. I'm going to start and just draw a line along the top of my brow. So once I've drawn a line along the top and the bottom, I'm just going to go through the whole brow, not working at the front yet, but just about from here to the end, working and filling in the brow using small strokes. So now that I've gone through and filled, I'm sorry about the noise, my mom is doing dishes, apologize for that, but now that I've gone through and filled in my whole brow, mostly I'm going to work on the front section. So basically what I do at the front is I just make sure that there's a line along the bottom, and then I start here, about here, and I start making those small brush-like strokes, and then I start having them get more vertical and more vertical as I get to the front of the brow. Just making little brush-like, hair-like strokes, and as I go back, they become more horizontal, and as I go forward, they become more vertical. So we're going for a really natural sort of look at the front of the brow, and then a more chiseled and carved out look for the rest of the brow. So I'm just going to make sure that that's all filled in, and I'll come back and show you guys how to conceal. Okay guys, so to conceal my brow, I'm going to be using this NYX Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Beige, and I'm going to be taking this small brush, and I'm going to be taking the small, sharp, angled side. So when you're concealing your brows, you're going to want a small angled brush like this so that you have better precision. So basically, I'm just going to take this product, and this is actually mixed with a lighter concealer right now. So I'm going to take the product, the beige concealer mixed with a lighter concealer that I have, and I'm going to conceal underneath my brow. I'm going to start at the arc of my brow, right where I want the most highlight to be, and then I'm going to slowly work my way forward with little strokes. And if you get some concealer inside your brow, like I did, you can go back in with a pencil. And I'm just going to do that after, once I finished concealing. You want to make sure that at the front of your brow there's a nice clean line. And then you're going to take the concealer down the side and right to the end. Now I'm going to take just the plain beige concealer on its own, which is going to be a little bit darker, and I'm going to use this to conceal the top of my brow. And for the top of my brow, I'm going to start at about the same point right above the arc. When you get to the end, you want to make sure that you have a nice crisp ending. Then you're taking the concealer, then I'm just using small strokes to slowly bring the concealer forward. Then once you get to the front of the brow, just use a light hand and pull the concealer forward. And then I'm just going to blend all the concealer out and make sure that it looks nice and seamless. Make sure that when you get closer to the brow, you're not blending out that nice crisp line, because you want that nice clean line to shape out your brow. You just want to be blending out the concealer that's outside, that's the excess basically, outside around your brow. Okay, so now that I've finished concealing my brow, I'm going to go back in with the NYX pencil, just because I got a little bit of concealer in my brow. Most of the time this doesn't happen, so you can just skip this step. But if you got a little bit of concealer in there, you can really go back and forth between the concealer and the pencil until you get the exact shape and look that you want. And then I'll just take the spoolie and run it through to make sure that it's all nice and seamless and blended. And yeah, so now the second to last step is going to be powder. You can just take any pressed powder. I recommend pressed powder, not loose powder. Any pressed powder that you have, and just pat that around your brow to set the concealer and make sure that doesn't rub off. Okay, so basically, once I have my brow looking exactly how I want, I'm going to take my brow gel. This is the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel and Mascara. And I'm just going to take that and run it lightly through my brows, just to make sure that my hairs do not move around and my brow is nice and set. Okay guys, so that's basically how I do my natural brow. I could do the other one for you guys, but that would just take more time. So basically, that is how I do my natural brow look, which is in most of my videos. I just have this natural brow. Sometimes I will use a pomade to sort of get a darker or more chiseled look. Okay guys, I look kind of crazy with just one brow. This is basically the look. The natural everyday brow that is in most of my videos is this right here. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below with any suggestions or questions or whatever, and make sure you subscribe so you can see more videos from me. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye!